Hi Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of January 14th through the 20th. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. So Capricorn, for this reading, I am using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck along with the Spirit of the Animals Oracle cards. And if you do happen to have a birthday this week, happy birthday Capricorn. Alright, so at the bottom of this deck, we do have the Eight of Swords. So just, take caution with this. Be aware that some of you are dealing with this mental energy here. So you could be overly thinking about something, maybe worrying unnecessarily for some of you. The Eight of Swords can be someone who feels stuck, feels trapped. So there's definitely the need for some of you maybe to take back your power, take control of your thoughts. Let's see what's underneath it. Okay, so we have this Eight of Swords. I have the Four of Swords underneath that. And then underneath the Four of Swords, I do have the Knight of Pentacles. And so if you have been stressing quite a bit about something, overly thinking about it, overly worrying about something, what's going to help you, Capricorn, is spending some time alone. Maybe taking a break with the Four of Swords. Maybe needing to catch up on your sleep for some of you. This is you needing a break, needing to quiet your mind, definitely. With you seeing this reading, now you're aware and you can do something about this. It's just minor arcana stuff. So for those of you that you're in the process of maybe manifesting something or making some changes, you could be dealing with some slower paced energies, and that can always bring about, that worry or that fear, maybe fearing that something isn't going to happen, which, it just might be a process that you're in right now. Because the overall energy is the world, so for some of you, you're going through that process right now. So you might be fearing the worst, or it could be a confusing time for you. With the world, I always normally say that it is a process. Some of you are completing maybe a phase or a chapter of your life, and you're in that process of kind of moving into that next chapter, that next phase. And with the world, it can be a process. It can take a little while. This is a very blessed energy. For some of you, you've successfully completed, that phase or that chapter of your life, and now you're being allowed to go into that next phase, that next chapter. Some of you could actually be traveling here this week. You have several cards that are speaking about travel. So some of you could be actually traveling here this week. With the world, it might be at a distance. So maybe some of you are traveling to see family, or maybe you're moving house, and you might be moving maybe across the country, or moving at, a distance away, Capricorn. We are starting out with the Chariot, which the Chariot also can speak about that physical travel. But I also see the Chariot as an empowered energy. So you, Capricorn, very much in the driver's seat. This week you might be making some decisions. So maybe some of you have a lot on your mind, and that's why you need to quiet your mind. Maybe you're moving house, or some of you are starting that next chapter. You might have a lot going on right now. But feel empowered. You're in this driver's seat here, and I, with the Chariot, it is a card of success, especially with the world. So even if things are confusing or up in the air, or it's a process for you, you are going to be successful with this path that you're moving down. And then we also have the Hermit here. So some of you definitely needing to spend some time alone here. I feel like that's going to help you. So some of you definitely maybe needing to meditate, or just needing to spend some time alone. We do have this mental energy, and then I have this emotional energy with the Five of Cups. So if you're waiting on clarity, waiting on news, waiting for information, enlightenment that maybe allows for this forward movement, If things are maybe feeling a little up in the air at the moment for some of you, this can be a very pessimistic, doubtful sort of energy. Some of you might be looking, you know, at the glass as though it's half empty instead of half full, you know, maybe needing to focus on the more positive side of things. Some of you, you might be dealing with that kind of slower moving energy, and you're, you know, it's a process that you're in right now, so needing to stay positive. Here we have this Five of Cups with the Three of Cups, which is a very social energy. For some of you, you might be dealing with a situation involving 3 people or something with a friend. You might be waiting on news from a friend. Some of you are maybe waiting to reconcile. You know, if there was like a loss, if there was a breakup, something like that. Some of you could be waiting for closure, I feel. Could be waiting on closure. And maybe some of you are still going through that healing process at the moment. With the Three of Cups, and then we also have the Seven of Swords here, so that's interesting. If there was like a loss of a relationship or even a friendship with the Three of Cups, you know, it could have been due to maybe some lies or deception with the Seven of Swords here. Someone sneaking around, someone being shady. Maybe some of you are in the process of maybe healing, yes, maybe waiting on closure, you know, in the process of moving on. For those of you that this is more on the love front or anything with relationships, you could be in the process of kind of moving on. Others, you know, you could be, again, with the World, the Chariot, we also have the Six of Swords here. Some of you feel like you are moving house, or you are definitely traveling here this week. Six of Swords and the World can speak about traveling over water. So some of you could be traveling near the water, maybe moving or going to a place that's you know, maybe near the ocean, something like that. And then others, you could be traveling over water. Here with the Six of Swords and then the Four of Rods, which can represent a home. Some of you are definitely moving house. There could be something going on with the house. Again, some of you waiting on maybe that enlightenment with the Seven of Swords. Here. So if you did feel wronged in some way, could be waiting on this King of Swords. He could be an attorney or an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, waiting on this person, waiting on information with the King of Swords and the Hermit. You know, this can be an attorney. For those of you that maybe there is like a property matter. Others, you know, the Seven of Swords is not always a negative energy. It's a risky energy. It's an independent energy, and you have other independent energies here as well. With what we've seen at the bottom of the deck, and then also the Hermit, we have this empowering energy. So some of you, again, maybe there was like a loss of a friendship or a relationship. You are moving. Some of you, you're starting that next chapter of your life. The Seven of Swords can be someone who's kind of like making their own way, kind of paving their own path here. It's even a risky energy, taking a risk. Maybe some of you are moving to another country, something like that. Here with the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups, you know, maybe you're excited, you're moving to a new country, you're moving, and it's, you know, it's wonderful. You're starting that next chapter of your life, but maybe you have to leave behind a friend or a couple of friends, and so it's a little heartbreaking for you. But you know, they can always come see you. You can always travel and come back and see them. Let's pull you an additional guidance card. So I'm definitely reading for several groups of Capricorns here. What else does Capricorn need to know? This is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. Capricorn. Cougar. Assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Well, I think this resonates very much. For some of you, this is a risky energy. You know, some of you might need to be a little bit more assertive here this week. King of Swords, you know, if there was someone who was lying to you, some of you could be using the sword. He's definitely a more serious energy for those of you that have ear in your chart, or you're coming off as the King of Swords here this week. But in silence, you find power. And, you know, some of you will be spending some time alone here at some point this week, I feel. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. Have the courage and confidence to succeed. And some of you will. You are very much in the driver's seat. So know that, Capricorn. All right, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I want to wish you guys a great week. Take care.